Hello again, it's Noob, and I have a half Euro cylinder here, which is a bit of an oddity. Just have a look here, there you go. You can see there's something a bit weird going on, something unusual, and you'd be right. If you look down the keyway, it's not like your normal pin tumbler style Euro cylinder with key pins and driver pins. No. It has wafers. This is a wafer lock. It's actually made by the well-known UK company who make a lot of wafer locks, actually, Lowe and Fletcher. And I have seen a lot of these in old style garage doors. I really don't know why they made them or what purpose, because usually you'd be locking something, I guess, reasonably precious up in a garage. I mean, I don't know. Either way, it's just a wafer lock, and you do still see some of these about. It's very strange that they still make these, but I really like this because it's an unusual format. You just don't seem to find wafer locks in the Euro format very often, but Lowe and Fletcher are clearly still making them. We'll have a go at picking this, and once we do that, then we will of course then have a go at gutting it. So let me go find a vise, get set up in the camera, and I'll see you in a second. Okay, we're in the vise, and I'm using this mini vise because it seems to be in camera better, but when I'm picking the pins at the bottom it's fine, but sorry. So we're in the vise, and it's a mini vise this time. It just seems to be the best one for being able to see what's going on camera, but I can't find a way to pick the wafers on the top, because you do need to pick the wafers on the top and the bottom. You need to push them up and down without occluding the camera, so I'm really sorry about that, but there are only a couple that I need to press down from the top like this. So let's just have a go. So I'm using a hooligan bar by Lowe Lock Tools. It's a 2mm pry bar, very cool. It just hangs in the bottom of the keyway like that, very awesome. So just going along the top, anything binding, little click there. There's quite a lot of wafers in here, so I don't know. Now nothing's binding on the top. So what we do is we just go down to the bottom. Quite a lot of wafers. It's hard to little click there. Tell you what's going on. I just know there's some at the back, and I just hit some wafers at the back. The core moves a bit further, and oh wow, that was a quick open. That was a quick open, and it makes me think that, well, there aren't any false notches, any gates, any serrations, or anything like that on the wafers. It also makes me think I might be able to use something like a double-sided wafer rake on this. Well, give it a go, won't we? No guarantee of it working, but if you just shove that in and hope for the best. Oh, wow, that was a quick open, wasn't it? And let's try a jiggler. Got a jiggler as well. Let's give that a go. Make sure it's all locked up. Good. And actually, I don't need that, do I? If it's a jiggler, I should be able to. Let's move it for you a little bit. Might not have the right jiggler or the right technique, but I'm going to give it a go. Come on. And there we go, got it. Phew. Do you know what? Jiggling was almost harder than the picking and the raking. I suppose it's a little bit dependent on what profile you've got there and which one you use and whether it works, and whether you've got the, oh, see, if I've just chosen that one right. But there you go. I think we can all agree that this is a very insecure or non-secure or not secure, whichever way you want to call it, lock. Gutting it actually should be relatively easy, I think, as well. So let's get in there, push this out, so remove the circlip, and because it's a wafer lock, the whole core, if it's picked, and it was picked, should just slide out. There we go. That was pretty easy, wasn't it? I don't know at this point whether we can pull any of the wafers out. If we can, I'm not going to suggest that we do that too much anyway, purely because it's a right pain to get these back in. They've got very small springs, but I'm just trying to See whether I can remove one to show you, and I don't think I can. Don't know what's holding them in either. Must be part of the assembly. Some of these like sort of click in, but nevertheless, here is the core. It seems to be that you need to push the ones at the back down. So if it is this way up in the lock. So if I get the hook in, and you can see that I just need to push these ones at the back down like that, and then these ones here at the front you need to push up like that. And if I put the key in, I'll find the keys again, I put them down, which is always a mistake. There we go. You'll see how just inserting this very weird bitted key will go push, 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 push all the way, there you go, until they all move up or down. So these wafers, of course, are interacting with a notch either at the top of the lock or the bottom of the lock. So you can see how they would engage in these cutouts, and when the key is entered and they withdraw like that, the core is free to turn and the cam will turn in its place. Nothing really special about these. They're little oblong wafers with little springs at the side which push them up or down, and that's really about it. You can't really disassemble it more than that, but you can see it's all there. Hope you enjoyed watching that. It's a weird little lock for sure, and I'll see you all next time.